What a glorious day it is. As you have settled into your way of meditation this morning, continue in that flow. Continue to introspect so that you can transpect. This extrospection where you're caught up in the phenomena of the world of appearances as it is called, because it's constantly changing, it's illusory, it's transitory, yet it pulls people into an experiential realm. And then there's introspection. Well, there's also retrospection, where people live primarily from the past. I wish I coulda, woulda, shoulda, constantly dissecting what they should have done or not have done. That's retrospection. And then the beginning of your awakening is introspection, which is what the way of meditation is all about. We turn within. You extract your attention from the world of appearances, the world of situations, circumstances, people, places, things, events. And you begin to observe your interior awareness. You observe your thought screen, your sky of mind. You observe with a sincere intentionality to wake up to your true nature and your true being. As you introspect and you begin to notice that which is passing through your awareness are simply options for you to choose. Unconscious individuals have a tendency to think that they're under the control of their mind and the display of so many things that flow through the mind, but what they don't understand are those are just options. You can actually choose with sincerity the option of peace. You can choose the option of joy. You can choose the option of connection with God. The difficulty is those other options have secret payoffs. Being right, the secret payoffs. Addiction to the rampant chemicals that flow from fear and doubt and worry. There are little payoffs that people live in, resentment. But when there's a sincere devotional awareness that I want God consciousness more than anything, I want peace more than anything, I want joy more than anything, and not the secret payoffs from the series of options that the mind displays, freedom happens. And you go to transpection. You go beyond introspection into an awareness of this full presence that is everywhere. You're not seeing with your eyes. Your consciousness is clean and clear. And now you're able to walk in the world of appearances. But you're moment by moment by moment choosing an expanded awareness of the presence and the power and the love of God. In that moment of choice, your inner conversation is empowering. Your inner conversation is the presence of God is here. Your inner conversation is the presence of love is here. The presence of abundance is here. There's a solution to everything. There used to be these experiments done, I'm sure they're still done now, where individuals would do kinesiological studies, and they'd have an individual stand in front of an audience, and the audience would measure the individual's strength through the pressing down on the arm. They would discern what's true, what's false, and then the audience would send affirmative, loving vibrations towards that individual. See them as God and as love and healthy and beautiful. They would test the subject, and they would test strong. Then they would ask the audience to be judgmental about this person and to think so-called negative thoughts about this individual. And then they would test the subject again, and the individual would go weak. Then they would take the individual to the side, and they would give them a mantra or a powerful statement like, I'm surrounded by love. All my needs are met. I'm powerful. I'm loving. And then they would come out And the audience would send negative, judgmental thinking, and they would test strong because their inner dialogue and their inner conversation was way stronger, made them way stronger than even though individuals were thinking negative about them. So you have the option, moment by moment, to what to choose through a menu, as I'm describing it today, this menu that the mind gives you of endless options. Many people unconsciously just choose to go down the rabbit hole of an option of unworthiness, fear, doubt, worry, lack. What's going to happen next? Anxiety, anxiousness. Oh my God, did you hear what happened? Choice is a function of expanded awareness. And through the art and science of the practice of meditation, your awareness expands, your choiceability increases. And so we invite you to always begin your day, as we do here at Agape in our services, with some type of affirmative thought, some type of interior awareness. It's not you talking to the world, it's you talking to yourself. But the bedrock, the foundational piece, is meditation. A soulful connection to that which is ineffable, that which is real, that which is eternal, that which is infinite. Until that becomes more real to you than the world of appearances, which is simply the mind changing channels on you, giving you a slew of channels to look at life through. But you can say, the lens that I'm looking at life through is a lens of dynamic peace, wholeness, perfection, joy, beauty. Even though the surface mind may fight you and say, look at all the things going on in the world of phenomena, you'll say, that's the world of phenomena, that's the world of appearances. But that which is real and eternal is becoming more and more active in my awareness. This is why you sit. As we talked about in the meditation class, the ramifications are magnificent in terms of the consistency of your blood and the elimination of fibrin and coherence of the brain and the balancing of the immune system and all manner of health amplifications that occur. Those are the byproducts. And it's sweet that the marketing of byproducts are very, it's very high these days. But those are the byproducts. You sit for spiritual liberation, freedom, and awakening to your real nature. And then you become a carrier wave of the transcendent into time. Let's sit. You take your shoulders and you can squeeze them to your ears and squeeze every aspect of your body temple. Release. Allow for the body temple to relax, to be at ease. Put a little smile on your face and have a level of alertness and attentiveness as if you're about to meet someone extremely important to you, someone that you dearly respect and love. It's not fear, it's awe. I remember the first time I met Nelson Mandela in South Africa, and when he came out to greet, there was just a tremendous amount of love and respect in my awareness for him. Deep attentiveness and alertness. We are sitting to meet the presence of God in you. You're sitting to meet your higher self. You're getting to meet, oh, the deep tonal quality of love and beauty, insights, intelligence. Hands facing upward, thumb and forefinger touching as a sign of receptivity and transcending the loop of the ego of separation. Embrace a sweet attentiveness to wake up to your glorious nature. You're attentive to this intention, and you're simultaneously attentive to the sacred breath of the body temple. You don't have to modify it, you're just watching it as you're embracing your intention. This breath keeps you from scurrying into the future or ruminating about the past. You're right here. With your awareness, there's an availability to catch the eternal broadcast that's cascading from the center of all creation. Let there be light, let there be love, let there be life. In other words, you're listening with your entire being. And a little child shall lead them. You must be as a child to enter into heaven. Expanded awareness, you must have the beginner's mind. Remember the statement by the Zen teacher. The beginner's mind, there are infinite possibilities. In the expert mind, there are few. We enter into the beginner's mind, the childlike nature, where by saying to ourselves, this is the very first time I have ever practiced the art and the science of meditation. Yes, the ramifications of previous moments of meditation are still here, but we enter into this moment of silence now. This is our first time. Be still and know the presence of God is your very life and being. You must worship God in spirit and in truth, for God is pure spirit, not a man, but a presence of love and beauty and life itself. Be still and know the I am. God life is in the midst of you and is your very life and being. Take a nice, pure, deep inhalation and release with a sigh of ah. Ah. And allow for that awareness to be around your heart space. And feel into the frequency and the vibration and the mystic chord of memory around love and loving. And from this awareness, let us lift our consciousness into the dynamic awareness of pure gratitude, dynamic thanksgiving, the feeling tone of gratefulness. Let this be the option that we are choosing right now. gratefulness, gratitude, thankfulness, appreciation. Let's opt in to this carrier wave of connection to God. And let the panorama and our new horizon emanating from a sense of gratitude to take us beyond the imaginal realm into the realm of connection, conscious connection with the presence that is never an absence. We can be this. We can do this from this state of beingness and from this connectivity. The word that is spoken is the word of the Almighty, the All-Beauty, the All-Intelligence, the All-Love, spoken with the authority of one knowing that all that there is God, and everything that truly is a manifestation of the only thing that really is. And that a dynamic peace, a dynamic love, a dynamic beauty, a dynamic abundance and pure ecstasy is the order of our day, independent of circumstance. Something wonderful is happening. The body temple is reveling in this awareness. The condition for health and healing and rejuvenation and regeneration is the order of our day. The mental body is clear. The emotional body is pure. The body of our affairs are reflecting and revealing the fundamental order of the multidimensional, infinite universe. As we say here at Agape, we are consciously localizing the cosmic celebration. And it's happening right now. Choose this. It's happening right now. Choose this option for your life. It's happening right now. Choose this expanded awareness for your life. Right now, choose it. Choose ye this day whom and what ye shall serve, God or mammon, God or fear, God or doubt, God or boredom, God or worry. Choose ye this day and watch the unfoldment of who and what you really are take precedent in your life. It's happening now. It's happening right now. We give thanks for this, and more than words can say or ever convey. And we allow it to be so. And so it is. Amen. As you open your eyes, and whoever you're with, or whatever continent you're on at this moment, you may bow to the people you're with and simply say, now, so be it. So be it. Be the carrier wave of love and peace and joy and harmony and wholeness and beauty. Be it. And all of you, we thank you for joining us at the Way of Meditation service. It's very important that we add meditation to our spiritual practice and do it sincerely on a daily basis. This is our opportunity now for each and every one of us to stretch into generosity, giving, circulation, radiation, actually sharing, which is caring, by the way. And so this is our opportunity to not only stabilize our spiritual community through our giving, but also to stabilize your prosperity with your awareness that you have more than enough. This is what happens when you give. When you give, not from a sense of fear, anxiety, or obligation, but you give from joy, you give from celebration, you give from gratitude. When you give, you're saying subjectively, I have more than enough. That becomes your law of life. I have more than enough. I am, and I have, and then through law, you manifest, you demonstrate, you reveal greater prosperity. If you cling on and hold and fear, I don't have enough, then you're using the law in reverse. And you're saying, I don't have enough, and I'm afraid I'm not going to have enough. And you set other things in motion in your life. You don't want to participate in using the law incorrectly. So giving consciously, regularly, is a way of saying, I have more than enough. You may start off with what you might think is a low amount, but eventually you'll add more and more to it because you'll be practicing. And then the law will show you, opportunities, possibilities, demonstrations will begin to occur. So we turn within in this moment and let's give something. What do we want to give? We want to give thanks. We want to give thanks that we have something to give. We want to bless it. We want to infuse life into it. That it reveals itself as harmonizing prosperity for the Agape International Spiritual Center and all of its ministries and related projects, and the individuals that are being the channel for God's giving. Everyone is blessed. And so it is. Amen. And so as you're giving, many of the veterans, you already know how to give. Don't let me delay you. However it is you've been giving, go forward and multiply the consciousness of the all good. For those of you who need a little assistance, you can, right now, there'll be a QR code that comes on the screen. You can take your phone, you can shine your camera on the QR code, you can expand it a little bit. It will take you upward into an ever-expanding tunnel right into the Agape International Spiritual Center's website. You choose the amount, and as you check out, you'll really be checking into the prosperity within yourself. You can do that right now with that QR code, and you can also text to donate if you so desire. You just text the word give to 424-321-6243. It will also take you to that ever-expanding upward spiral into the Agape site. You write the word cover afterwards, and it will cover any expenses of that particular technology. If you would like to, if you're on our Facebook page, Agape's Facebook page, there's a way to donate on the Facebook page. If you're on our website, agapelive.com, or you want to come to the website, you might be on YouTube right now. If you want to come to the website, agapelive.com, you can give there. You can mail it in. 8549 Wilshire Boulevard, Suite 1156, Beverly Hills, California, 90211. Make out checks and money orders to Agape International. Those are the ways of giving. It will rotate on your screen, and the QR code will come back up. You can do all that right now, but begin to practice. Start with any amount. Give regularly, and watch prosperity become more permanent in your own life as you assist in the stabilization and the expansion of this spiritual community going into its 37th year, Agape International Spiritual Center. God bless you. Reverend Julie Moret, come on up.
Welcome back, Rev. So nice to have you back. All righty, you can visit agapelive.com for more information and to find out about all of our weekly offerings. All times listed are Pacific Standard Time. Agape will continue to be open to the public on Sundays, 11 a.m. for meditation, 11:30 fellowship service. We love seeing y'all here, so when you're in the neighborhood, come on by. All services will, as always, be live streamed. Agape in Espanol invites you to join us every Saturday, 8:30 a.m. for meditation and affirmative prayer, exclusively in Spanish on Agape's Facebook page. That's Todos los Sábados, solo en Español. ¿Sí? Por supuesto. The Crisis Support Clinic offers Zoom mini counseling sessions every Monday from 4 to 6 p.m. To receive details for your first come, first serve complimentary one-on-one session with a licensed practitioner, serving those who seem to be challenged in the areas of finances, relationship, housing, job, whatever's up. Email crisissupport@agapelive.com. We've gotcha. This is offered to the community at large. Anyone may attend. Freedom Path Ministry Zooms this Wednesday, 5 p.m. Release any sense of addiction, old beliefs, or attachments. Our featured speaker is Kristen Vesa, Agape licensed spiritual practitioner. You can click on the Freedom Path banner on our website for more information and to register. This is a gift to the community. Anybody everybody may attend. And finally for today, Reverend Michael has put all of his best supplements and superfoods into one easy powder, Adaptozen Superfood Greens. Try it. You're going to find that it tastes great, even in water. Try the bundle. Get your monthly supply with the Adaptozen Vitamin D3 plus K2 to boost your immunity. Can you tell I'm on it right now? Order yours today. Go to Nutririse.com, click on Adaptozen, and get 10% off your first order. Many blessings to you.
That's what she said. Many blessings, multiple blessings, a multitudinous blessings, because the Spirit of the living God is continuing to be itself. As we used to say back in the old days, God is in the blessing business. God is in the conferring of life everywhere. And so we take this opportunity to consciously receive the circulation that's happening throughout our global community, the givingness at this moment, the generosity, the donation, the tithing, however you want to call it, tithe, gift, offering, donation. Thank you for stepping up and taking care of yourself and taking care of your spiritual community. You might as well start off the year as a giver. We're still in January. Start off the year seeing yourself as a giver and not a taker, so that you can have more than you need and share more. We turn within in this moment and we give thanks again for the dynamic offerings that are pouring forth into the community right now. That's absolutely supporting the fact that we can have a staff, that we can have necessary equipment, that we can have this building and office space, that we can be involved in evolutionary collaborations, that we can assist other organizations throughout the world as well. All of this is the byproduct of the generosity of our glowing and growing spiritual community worldwide. It's all happening now, and so it is. Amen. And so the only thing I failed to mention was that you can easily be a part of our auto tithe program, where you can sign up on our website to be a part of the auto tithe program, which allows you to give consistently by just setting it up so that the money is given from your account or credit card if you want to get points on a regular basis. Coolio? Coolio. Rise up wherever you are. Listen to the beginning of this song. You'll hear Charles Holt sing it, called I Forgive Me. It was written by Tim McAfee Lewis and Michael B. Beckwith. And it's about letting go of the shame and the guilt and the regret, which are not spiritual practices, by the way. They're options from the ego. Listen.
Now is the time for me to let go of the shame.
The shame.
The past behind.
You realize there are religions that vibrate so low
I see
that shame is a part of their spiritual practice.
I'm ready.
They've lost the whole teachings of Jesus. They're masquerading as religions. Not here, not now.
I'm ready.
We're ready for our change, our transformation, that we may glow the presence and the power.
I forgive.
So we forgive ourselves.
I forgive.
We forgive all others.
Everything that I've been holding.
Everything that we've been holding on to, we let go.
I surrender. I surrender.
Listen, listen, listen.
I'm ready for my change.
There it is right there. We're ready. We're available. We are spiritually prepared for great change, great transformation. Not just changes, but transformation. So we stand in this awareness with a great availability to all of the power and the presence and the love of God flowing through us right now uninhibitedly. Without any inhibition, we stand as glowing light bulbs of the presence, anchoring love and peace and harmony and wholeness on earth as it is in the heart and mind of the infinite. We feel it in our bones, and we give thanks for it now and forever. And so it is, even now. Amen. So be it. Peace and blessings, everyone. We'll see you at 8:30 Pacific time for meditation, 9 o'clock a.m. for the worship celebration fellowship service with our Agape International Choir. And if you're in the LA area, come on out. 11 a.m. meditation, 11:30 service. And yes, the International Choir and Michael Bernard Beckwith will be here. Peace and blessings.